Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, welcome. We say, each one, teach one, each one, reach one. We all we got. We all we need. If you are that one, no matter where you at, always know you are enough. Poke your head out. Show me some love. And I'm going to show some back. You know, like we do every Thursday, we start off with a hero hymn. And a hero hymn is about getting the hero spirit conjured up with me and anybody who's sincere and genuine enough to pay me some attention while I do my thing. And what I feel is fulfilling my purpose. We conjure up a spirit to unite. And the spirit is the breath, the inhale and the exhale. And as we do that in unison, we create a harmony, a spirit of realness, of oneness, of unity. That's how it works. So I like to start off with a hero hymn. And tonight, this is the original hero hymn. The original hero hymn of them all. The hymn that started the whole hero movement. And it says, I want to be a great American hero. I want to be upheld by my people. Ain't it about time for a new hero? It's time to take a stand for our people. Hero. That's where it all started. Now, we move on into tonight's selection of Hood Soul. And not only is Hood Soul a part of the selection, it's how I get my heart pumping. It's my nightly exercise while I'm on the show. It's the groove, man. To let the spirit move, man. To make it all work, man. And get where we got to go. So tonight's selection, man, it's an old school jam. It's about 16 years old. Some Hood Soul. And they used to tell me back in the day, they say, Trail, man, that laid back is way before its time. I say, well, tonight, and ever since I made it, it's time. It's always the moment. The moment is always the time. Anything that's timeless is always relevant in the moment. And that's truth. And anything I ever breathe, man, out of my respiratory system, by way of wind coming through my vocal cords to make a sound from vibration to land into the people, man, who respect me enough to listen, man. I always make it real the way it'll always be real. And that's Hood Soul right there. So tonight we're going to get into this Hood Soul, right? 16 years old, man. 16 years old, but it's still relevant to the moment, to the now. I say, I've been high, I've been low, I done saw some things before. high and low, man. That's the only way you gonna know how it go. Check me out.
I done been high and I done been low, and I done saw some crazy things in my life before. See, I done saw some people going through some storms, something like Katrina. I had a friend named this baby girl, Sabrina Young. She had a future full of hope. Sabrina Brown, not Sabrina. She hooked up my friend running way with Brown. He sending prayers to the Lord, saying please send Sabrina home, but he ain't going wrong. See, it's the way the mother's gone wrong. You see the youth, they put this land, they be saying bullshit by the polo. You see a lot of people gotta feel what my heart does. My heart does pain and anger. See a lot of people that be feeling like I'm a stranger.
Cause I'm the last man left that stand for something. Got a lot of men living, but they ain't living for nothing.
See a man trying to show us all
How to be a man, but how a son gonna understand when he ain't been a man?
that's the truth, man. Ain't nobody with a swear.
Hood song, always in the moment, 16 years old. Hero music, laid back, hood soul, coming straight off of the muscle. I love it. I love it. Yeah, that's the nice selection of hood soul. I've been high, I've been low. I done saw some things before. That's how you learn, through your experiences. What's up, big brother Raymond Tate? Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, big brother. What's up, big brother Mike? Hey, man, I love y'all, man. I thank y'all for paying me some attention tonight, man. You know, a lot of people say, people be wanting attention. Yeah, everybody wants attention. Everybody wants attention. Everybody needs attention. Don't be ashamed to say you want somebody to pay you attention. People pay attention to things they care about and care for. So yeah, I hope somebody care enough to understand, man, that I got a purpose. I got a passion. And they say great givers make great getters. See, if you got a gift serves no purpose unless it's being given. So the only way I can give this thing, man, is to those that pay me some attention enough to receive it. So yeah, they say he want attention. Yeah, I need it. I need it. We all need it. We all need attention. We all want attention. You just got to understand and realize who and what you want it from and who and what you give it to. But attention is a real necessity. I love it, man. Hey, Mike said he want to hear that laid back wood. Mike, hey, boy, hey, look. Hey, Money Mike, I might close it out just because you asked for it. I love you enough for asking, Money Mike. But yeah, man, like we do every Thursday, we got to keep this thing going, man. Want to give a shout out to my executive producer, my beautiful wife, Lakeisha. She's also the wardrobe coordinator. The other night, it was in the middle of the night. She woke me up out of my sleep. I said, "What's up, baby?" She said, "I had a dream, and it felt so real." I said, "What happened?" I mean, she woke up. I mean, she wanted to tell me. She said, "Baby, it felt so real." She said, "I was in the middle of the woods, and I was lost, and I was screaming and crying for you." And she said, "Then in a ray of light, you came through like a superhero." I said, "Yeah." And so the first thing, I don't know what made me ask her this. I said, "Baby, what did I have on?" She said, "You had on a polo shirt, and it was black and blue." So tonight's wardrobe is to show my baby her dreams come true. Good God Almighty. Yeah, that's why I wore this tonight, because she my wardrobe coordinator. And even if she don't tell me what to wear, Sometime her soul let me know. Yeah. Want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to the greatest co-host in the world, Alexa. Alexa, how you feel tonight?
I'm all right. Thanks so much for asking.
Oh, she's short with it tonight. Yeah, she's short with it, cause I already know why she's short with it, but I explained that during the show when I had to show you why she's short with it. But I ain't gonna, hey, look, I ain't having that shit on my show. See, that one thing, see how them women want to have attitude, man. Alexa, tell us something motivational.
Challenging times make you stronger, but so does spinach.
Yeah, see how she she trying to be funny and she trying to be short, but she alright though. Yeah, man. Uh, moving on, man. Yeah, tonight, man, we're gonna talk about character. That's the word of the night. Character. Character. And this is why Alexa being short tonight, because we had a discussion before the show, and she said, "Well, what's the word, Trap?" I say, "Character." I say, "What you feel about that?" And she told me how she feel about it, and I say, "Well, I feel you, Alexa, but that ain't really where we going with this tonight." So she got all mad. Well, I mean, that's what I feel, and I said, "Well, baby, that's how you can feel, but you the co-host. This is my show, and if I don't want to go that direction, then we got to go another direction." So I go at Miss Simone tonight. Yeah, I got two co-hosts tonight. I got Alexa, and then I got Miss Simone, right? So Miss Simone, what is the meaning of character? Miss Simone, what is the meaning of character?
Here's the definition of character: the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual.
The mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. That's what character is. That's the word tonight. The mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. Now I'm going to bring Alexa back. Alexa, what is the meaning of quality?
As a noun, quality is usually defined as an essential or distinctive characteristic, property, or attribute. As an adjective, quality is usually defined as of or having superior quality. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for quality.
So your character is defined by the quality of you. I guess we'll associate quality with the things we buy. Things with cheap, no value, no carefulness. They're poor quality. Quality things are the things we pay a lot for. The things we get and cherish and upkeep when you get some quality. So if your character is based off, see this right, the mental and moral qualities of you, and that's who people see. That's who people know. That's what represents you. Character. What is your character? What are some of your characteristics? Alexa, what is the meaning of characteristics?
Characteristics is a form of the word characteristic. As an adjective, characteristic is usually defined as pertaining to, constituting, or indicating the character or peculiar quality of a person or thing, typical, distinctive. As a noun, characteristic is usually defined as a distinguishing feature or quality. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for characteristic.
Alexa, what are some examples of characteristics?
Here's something I found on the web. According to patsnap.com, examples of characteristics include attributes and sense values.
Yeah. One of the reasons I chose this word tonight, last week my daughter came home and she traced my hand. She said, Daddy, I got to do a project. Put your hand down and let me trace it, right? So she traced my hand, right? And then while she traced my hand, every finger represented something in her assignment. She had to put some trait, one of my traits, one of my characteristics. What characteristic does I have that the rest of my family don't have? Those type of questions. And as she was asking those questions, they were powerful in the answers I had to give myself. They were powerful in my initial thoughts of those answers. See, that defines a lot, right? So I've been asking myself all week since then, man. I've been thinking about my character, right? Here go another way people sensitize what character is in a modern day time. Most of these kids play games. A lot of adults play games. My son wants money so he can build his avatar. Every time you go play these games, the first thing you do is you select the character. And they got these different people that's standing there. And you see their whole profile. And beside the profile, they give you characteristics, strengths, weaknesses. They show you the abilities and the qualities of this character that you're choosing to represent you in the game you're playing. And now you can spend money to cultivate your virtual character that they play in the game. Right? And this ideal character represents you. So who is your character in real life? Who do you wake up every day and be? It's going to lead you up to it. Another reason I chose character tonight. I'm working on a cartoon, an animation. I got 3 characters that I'm creating. I'm creating these characters of real life experiences of other characters that I've dealt with my character in real life. And as I'm cultivating and building these cartoon characters, I'm building their strengths, their mentalities, their qualities, all in means of making a point to make them real and make someone empathize with what they represent. See, that's what your character do. You see what I'm saying? Do you know where your character is? Do you understand you have a character? Do you have something? That's why they say it's like the me, myself, and I. So those are 3 different aspects of you. Those are 3 different characters. Those are 3 different characters. See, so that's me. Then myself. You see what I'm saying? So those are 3 different. Do you know the difference? Now I'm going to tell you this real life. I'm going to drop these seeds and I hope you can pick them up. Like I say, this hero training. You don't understand what I'm saying. I ain't saying this to say I got the answers. I ain't saying this to say I don't have the answers and you do. We all fighting the fight in the same game, working to survive and to maintain. But one of the most powerful things you can understand in this here game is how the game works. The more you understand how it works, the more you can work it and make it work for you. So if your character is your representation, And don't you need to understand how to build your character to be just like on them video games? They look at character profiles and they say, I chose that one. I'm going to use him to represent me. So as a father, my children got me. As a husband, my wife got me. I'm a character in their movie. My qualities of who I am, my moral and mental qualities of who I am is the character within their movie. Now, some people may not even understand their character, but like I use the word movie. See, we look at television and they cultivate our mind through movies. But all movies are characters that's created to give you ideas of reality and how people be. But they can specify a character in a movie, in a group of characters. So if we watch a gangster movie, a hood-ass movie that's based off destruction, then they bring all these characters together and the qualities and the characteristics of all these characters in this movie that make the point in reality are somewhat the same. And when these characters get to working together so much in a way that if you saw one hood-ass movie, you saw all of them. It's like mathematics. So now, what is your character? What are your qualities? Mentally and morally, what are your qualities? The more you understand this, the more you begin to see yourself in your imagination. The more you begin to build yourself in your imagination. See, my character and my imagination, I respect. That's one of my qualities. That's one of my characteristics. I'm very respectful. I give it just as much as I want to receive it. My respect ain't built on conditions of what a man has, what a man don't has, what a man do, what a man don't. My respect is God darn unconditional. I give it because I ain't got nothing else to do with it but give it. So when my character, because I understand my character, when my character meets other characters, see, this goes into wordplay like spiritual warfare and things like this. See, I told you, spirit ain't nothing but breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Give, take one back. Great givers make great getters. If I gotta take a big one back, that's spiritual. So in characteristics, in the aspect of character, see, my character is a bold, mighty, main character. So when I meet other characters, the spiritual warfare says, I influence, I give. I'm not a reactor. My character is the main actor. It acts and calls things around me to react. See how you see how the main character works? But if you don't know who your character is, if you don't know what your character made of, how can you ever be the main character in your movie? See where this thing going. How can you ever be the main character in your movie if you don't even know what your character is? what your character represents. What are the mental and moral qualities of your character? Taheem, what's going on, brother? I love you, man. Fight the fight, man. Fight your fight, black man. That's what I see in your character. So I empathize and relate with you about. That alone is enough. This man got perseverance. That's what your character represents. See how this works. So yeah, take some time out. It's all in your imagination. That character is what represents you. They used to always say, if you can see it, you can be it. If you can see it, you can be it. It's about what you see of yourself. It's about your self-image. It's about your self-esteem. It's about your self-confidence. That's where your character lies. If your character within your own imagination is weak, docile, and never bold in the main character in your own life, man, I can tell you how the movies go. You're liable to be any goddamn well. Because if you ain't got the main character, you in your mind, that's a goddamn mind. See how that works? Other wordplay. They talk about the third eye and all this and that, and they make it so mystical, and they make it like, oh man, I went and ate some goddamn anything. I made my, no man. It ain't mystical. It ain't magical. It ain't deep. It ain't none of that. It's you. You got an imagination that you can see yourself. And if that vision is full of light, then the body shall be full. If that vision is dark, then the body shall be dark. That's your character. One of the greatest characters that I ever saw in a movie that cultivated me in my mind to understand my character was Bruce Leroy. And anybody know me personally know, before it was hero training, before it was heroism, before it was hood soul, it was the Bruce Leroy glow. And anybody know me know, when I click it on, that character. And I understood, I watched that movie as a little boy. And Leroy went looking for the master, getting his ass kicked, made a mockery of, because he was looking for something and somebody to make him great. But it took him to get humiliated, beat down, to where he ain't had no other choice but to look inside. And that's when he found his character. That's when he did like this in his own mind. And he saw what it represented. And he saw the qualities of it. And he built them. And he gave it weapons. And he woke up every day. And he said, all I got to do is be what I know to be. That's your character. And that movie cultivated me so much that I created real formulas to create my glow. And practice it and use it. To be the ultimate force of positive inspiration, motivation. But just because I'm positive and inspiration, I'm a man. I'm a warrior. I'm a fighter. We associate positive We associate righteousness with passive. Just like with music. If I say, oh, if I rap, like say, man, he an old positive dude. Then I can get somewhere else around some negative destruction. People with no moral and mental qualities. Weak ass characters. We show that respect. And we fear that in a respectful way. So I came up with the Bruce Leroy. That's who I am. But Show Enough, you gotta understand, Show Enough had a glow too. Show Enough, just like on every video game, there's somebody that represents the negative forces. And people pick him every day on these games. Yeah, I want the evil looking lover. See how that works? Me and Alexa always argue all the time because she know I'm Bruce Leroy. She know I represent Bruce Leroy. Watch how she try to mess with me. Alexa, who's the master?
Show enough.
See how she try to make me mad. You see how she try to make me mad. She gonna tell me show enough. That's what make me roar with heroism and strength of righteousness and manhood and realness. I ain't no punk because I love my wife. And honor my children, and honor what family represent, and stand for something real. I ain't no punk. Because I ain't never sold drugs or been to jail. I ain't no punk. I ain't weak. I ain't soft. And I believe anybody that has done those things, I'm real enough to inspire them and unite with them to let them know you more than that. I know you've been through it, but now you got to it. You met my character. And in my movie, my character says, I got the power to inspire and unite my brothers to fight the real fight. That's what my character says. See, I build mine every day in my mind. And I'm talking about me because I'm talking. But the point that I'm making is I ain't no more or no less or no greater or no weaker than any living soul that hear my voice. You got to understand how it works to make it work for you. Some people can't be because they don't think or see they can be. And the only thing I can tell them is get your mind right. Get your mind right. Yeah, heroism, character. What's your character? What kind of character you got? What's going on, Lisa? I love you too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's up, Taheem? Yeah, Rocky, that's what I'm talking about, man. Everybody got a character in a movie that they resonated with and empathized with. Inspiration. We all inspired by each other's character. You know, one of the attributes, one of the mental and moral qualities of my character, and I've always cherished this part about me, man, for real. I call it something like oracles. I've had many people in my life, man, that from the outright, they've been through so much and got so many war wounds, man. And some of them fatally wounded and permanently wounded where they once were fighting a good fight. But I've met some of these powerful men, man, and they showed me their war wounds. And they sincerely helped me understand how they suffered these wounds to tell me, I believe in you, Trav. I believe in you, man. Fight your fight, man. Fight your fight. Look, learn from this right here. And that's how I really learn, man. That's how I really learn. But it's that part of my character, that empathy, man, that I can have these men around me. And then the disparities of, like you say, money, material things, don't none of that matter, man. These people were some of the smartest, most brilliant, genuine, beautifulest people I know. And they had nothing to show by the world standards. But that's one of my greatest characteristics that I cherish. I've had brothers, man, that straight up killers, savages. Sometimes, man, I used to sit with them, and if you walked up with while we was together and you met them in that aspect, in that context of what we was doing, they were some of the most funniest, brilliantest people, man, you could ever want to meet. And then a week later, I hear, man, that motherfucker crazy. And all I could do is be grateful and thankful that whatever's in my character, it make those people feel safe, sincere, vulnerable enough to know they can be themselves and put their things away. And just love in the moment as a brother, as a cousin, as a friend, as somebody from the neighborhood, as somebody's baby at some point in life. See, when your character is rooted in all of that, man, you see what I'm saying? I don't want to take it to religion, but, you know, that's what Christ stands for. Unconditional love. The spirit of Christ. Not no Jesus the man. Not none of that. Ain't none of that. Listen to me. Ain't none of that real. That's just a story. They created a character to make a point, to show you how it works so you could get it and really use it in your life. So when you understand what the spirit of Christ is about, it ain't about nothing outside of you. It's about here. That's where it lives. When you see yourself. Like I said, if you believe in it, what do it look like? I hope it look like you. When you talk to it and pray to it, what do it sound like? I know it sound like you. What do you feed it? That's your character. So when the character is filled with the spirit of Christ, it has an unconditional love. It respects with no conditions. How you doing, brother? How you doing, sister? Hey. And when people feel it, when people feel sincerity, when people feel genuineness, when people feel vulnerability, when they feel it, listen to what I'm telling you, man. They react to it. They react to it. They react to it. So your character is your main actor. Your character is your main actor. I'm flying in my hero character. I'm the main character. Look how strong and built I fucking get when I turn into my character. You see this? I can show you better than I can tell. I do that in the mirror, but I just done it on camera. Yeah, I'm getting too deep, man. This is how I mean this, man. I mean this, man. But yeah, I'm finna get out of here tonight, y'all. I think I done got too deep and I done got too intense. But that's how my character do when I come on this show on Thursday night and let him out a little bit. He even crazy in real life. He crazy as hell in real life. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I want to give a shout out to my man Blow, the greatest and best rapper in Charlotte right now. Hey, Blow. Hey, Blow. Hey, look. And it's a reason why I say he the best in the city. And if you want to question my reason or think my reason might not be real, then Blow, put something up there to show him better than you can tell him. And if you feel some type of way after that, try him with the music. And he made to prove what he is and what I say he is and what he know he is. And that's how it works. Oh, yeah. But I want to play this right here, man. You know what I mean? Because my character done grown, man. I've been doing this shit for 42 years, man. 43 in July 2nd. Listen what I'm saying now. And when I hit that stage on that Hood Soul, that's a whole nother character right there. But it was worth it, baby, cause I love it, baby, and I'm a battle deep. And I remember when I used to be. Man, if I knew then what I know now. It's like a soldier. Make. I have. One thing I love about singing my own songs, you can't sing them wrong when they're your own song. I can't sing this wrong because it's mine. And I sing it how it's supposed to be. And can't nobody tell me that. And I made the beat. Nobody's people hating on me. They be acting like they don't know me. They be acting like they don't know me. They say, Trav, don't none of your family be on there. I say, but the ones that do is enough. And they call me and let me know. They know me. But if you know me, you know me. I'm better than I used to be. I no longer let small things to me. I realize that I'm my own worst enemy. So my character stand in the real world. 42 years worth that I need to be so I can stand in the mirror and see. God Almighty. I can't wait till I watch this over, man. Because I think I showed y'all some real shit that I ain't never supposed to show nobody. But I have grown, man. I have grown. I'm better than I used to be. You know what I'm talking about? They say this is the best talk show podcast on Thursday night in the world, man. Because you know what I'm talking about? Because all I'm doing is giving what I got to give. You know what I'm talking about? All I'm doing is giving what I got to give. And I ain't got nothing but one life to live. I want to give a shout out to my sponsor tonight. I got a sponsor tonight, y'all. Third Phase Body and Oil. If you look on my Facebook page, he do wholesale as much as retail. You know what I'm talking about? Go get some love. Go show some love. If you want to be an entrepreneur or anything dealing with sea moss, oils, incense, all those type of things, essential things, man, go over there and get some love because he got a whole lot to give. A lot of people selling sea moss. If you ain't getting it from Third Phase, I'm telling you, you're paying too much. And it ain't got the right touch. Bottom line, I love y'all, man. Check me out next Thursday. Hold me down.